What's up, YouTube? This is Nighttime Apparition with What's This Games, and I'm here with Snot9.
Yeah, I'm here.
And this is Warframe.
Warframe.
Warframe is a free-to-play game that is in beta. You can get it through Steam.
I love beta games.
It's also coming to PS4 if you've been following the news from E3.
E3, nobody watches E3. No one.
We're just going to start right into the action here. Okay, so the idea is Warframe is a multiplayer co-op online game. It's not really an MMO, but it has a lot of MMO-like features. Like here I am running around. Oh, enemies already found me. So the idea here is I got to kill everybody. That's the plan.
It's at least kind of an RPG, right?
Yeah. You can build your character up. You gain levels. You have abilities that are kind of interesting. I mean, if you played a lot of Mass Effect, then it'll be familiar to you, except there's no cover mechanics. You don't hide behind things. You run around and kill things. Here I go. So this is my favorite ability. It's called Slash Dash, and it basically slices through everything.
I bet you dash and slash, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not familiar with this game. Nighttime's been playing this one. I'm along for the ride.
Yeah. And so the idea is you have guns and swords, and you can make your weapons, you can alter your weapons, you can alter your abilities, adding more ammo to weapons.
Can you alter your ego?
Kinda. I mean, you can play different characters.
Wordplay, but alright.
And so like here, each time I hit these guys, they get frozen, and it slows them down. So you can do status effects, and that's added to my sword.
Mm.
And here I am picking up some loot. They're basically all the enemies are like loot pinatas, and what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to pick up
loot pinatas.
You pick up ammo, credits, items. You can even pick up blueprints to make other characters. Like I've been working on my Banshee. This guy's the Excalibur. He's the most rounded, basic. He's kind of like a soldier in Mass Effect. Whoa! Yeah. So these guys are, I think they're called infested.
They look like big ticks.
And there's lots of different factions you can fight against. And these are the ones that will charge you and bite your face off.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
And they also seem to be a little bit more resistant to bullets, which is why I'm using the slow with the sword, so I can just slash them up and reload. Yeah.
Interesting.
They also run around a lot, which makes it hard to hit. But if you played Mass Effect, and it's the best thing to compare against, or if you played Gears of War, those are very slow-paced games, a lot of sitting in one spot and shooting somebody. That is not Warframe. As you can see, I'm running all over the place.
Which I haven't played. I haven't played either of those games because I live under a rock.
Well, I've played all the Mass Effects. I have my own personal shepherd that's gone through all of my 3 games. And yeah, okay. Femshep's the real Shep. I don't even like calling it Femshep. It's just the real shepherd. Okay. Moving on. I shoot a lot of guys in air after I kill them because I'm afraid of the enemy. But as you say, I pick up energy, I pick up items, and the energy is used for your special abilities. And the one I talked about earlier, Slash Dash, is my favorite. Let me kill a guy while he's on the ground. But there's also what they call like a radial blind, and you got super jump. Super jump's another of my favorites.
Lots and lots of abilities
Yeah.
and things. It looks awesome.
Hold on, I gotta get away from these guys. Oh, backflip. Yeah. But as you can see behind them, there's these big green things, and those are full of stuff. More energy.
They look like propane tanks.
Yeah, and there are things you can blow up that will help you. But these are propane and propane
accessories.
Bobby. Okay.
Bobby.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty good with the King of the Hill thing.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, moving on.
So yeah.
I'm not a redneck.
Let me go over here and open this up.
Not at all.
So, yeah. I just picked up an item, a detonite ampule and some credits, and that will, these items you can craft with, like I was mentioning earlier. So when you pick up blueprints for weapons, you can make the weapons, you can get shotguns. I am using a pretty standard weapon right now.
I wonder if this is what Tend to See is going to be like.
Tend to See?
Tend to See. 0 times Tend to See. It's Notch's next game.
Oh.
It's supposed to be a space type thing. But anyway,
I haven't seen anything yet.
Just a random thought.
Yeah, and this is one of the more like mini boss type characters. He messes up my screen. I don't like him, but I'm slowing down. Oh, yes. Shoot him. Shoot him.
Kick him while he's down.
Oh yeah, and I do a lot of running around and not getting hit because if you lose your...
Whoa, did his head disappear?
I don't know if he's quite got it.
whatever that was on top of him, it looked like it disappeared. Maybe I'm seeing things. I don't know. Do limbs like go away? It looked like it turned blue and then disappeared.
Well, they kind of like wiggle around. So I just picked up some affinity, which levels up your Warframe, or it either levels up your mastery level. Because like, if you ever played League of Legends, you have kind of like a overall account summoner profile, but it's not a summoner. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, your characters level up, and you also level up your account. And as your account levels up, it opens up the ability to get newer weapons, new blueprints. All these things take time, though, and credits. And everything is free to play, but you can spend money in the cash shop to speed up that process.
Of course you can.
Yeah. Say it takes 12 hours to make your Banshee chest, which is something I did recently.
Say it takes 24 hours to make your pumpkins grow, and
Yeah.
you want to speed up the farming process a little bit.
Then you spend some of your points, and there you go. But you can also do things like open up customization options for your character, buy new helmets. Though it's kind of limited on like different models. Like it could be different colors and stuff, but I couldn't change my character's overall look without changing characters, and then I have new abilities and have to start leveling up at level 5. Dang it. Okay, fan die. Thank you.
Is a lot of the world interactable on this, like that fan was?
Yeah, you get used to what you can break. Like, hold on.
I love games that are like that, where you can just like shoot lamps and things. That so irritates me when you shoot a light bulb and it doesn't break.
Like most of the stuff around here doesn't break, but you can break like explosives. Hey, we got another player. Like I said earlier, this is a multiplayer game, and I'm playing an open game. I did start it by myself, but it looks like we've got somebody else. And they're playing a different, they're playing Loki. Yeah, yep, Loki. And Loki is a stealthy warfare. Enemies everywhere.
Looks freaking BA.
Yeah, they're really cool and they can turn invisible. Okay. They're still trying to kill me. So, the idea with the Loki, though, is you use a decoy to, like, get the enemies to attack that and disappear and then sneak up behind them and get
What was that other game where you could do that? I'm wanting to say Halo. One of the Halos you did that. You could put out a decoy.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know which version of Halo it was, but I'm pretty sure you could put out a decoy and then like wait around a corner and...
I haven't played Reach or Halo 4, so, yeah. I played the other one.
Anyway.
So...
everything's compared to Halo now. Boo. Or yay, depending on what you like.
I like Halo. My favorite's ODST because...
we're going down a dark road.
Yeah. My favorite's ODST because, you know, it's got the Nathan Fillion and all that. Okay, going on.
I'm not the first-person shooter guy.
The idea is to kill everybody in the level. This is just a simple exterminate level, and I did it because I was fairly certain I could do it by myself. But now that we've got more people, it's going a lot faster.
Is there a first-person view on this?
I don't think so. It's pretty much full-on third-person attack, and I like that. I mean, the camera's pretty good. You can see it gets close when you get near a wall, and that can be a little janky sometimes. But I don't think that you'd get enough field of view if you were first-person. Though you can adjust the field of view in the settings.
I like it. I actually like that it's
Oh, hey, we got a third person. I don't remember what that is. That's like a poison person. Ivy. I think her name's Ivy.
Do you know how many levels there are?
At least 50, 60.
Wow!
So you start out like, okay, you start out at what they call the Terminus, and it's the first system, and it connects you to Mars. And in Mars, there's, I would love to cut to a map at this point, in the middle of battle. But each system you go through and complete, let's attack the wall. A little lagging, sorry. But each system you go through unlocks the next system, and there's certain paths. Sometimes it'll branch. You can go to different places. Like I think Neptune and Venus have that mutual path that you can get to them, and then they branch off.
Okay.
But as you unlock the levels, they go up in difficulty. Like a level 1 character, you know, can play the first few without too much difficulty in a group, but they would pretty much die by themselves. But as you get higher levels, like this is a I'm trying to remember. This is like a level 15 or so, and I'm like level 19, 18, 19.
Does it take? It probably doesn't take very long to level up in the beginning.
Not in the beginning, but as time goes on, it really takes more time. There's some serious grinds to some of this, not just the amount of time to craft things.
Yeah, it's pretty standard gameplay type thing, you know.
But yeah, if you're used to the League of Legends style of you can earn money to to buy stuff. You can do some of that, but it's more you can earn money to craft stuff. You
Alright.
can buy some weapons and such, but here, we gotta get
Well,
the amount of enemies.
I think at some point we're probably going to do a multiplayer on this, where I'm playing, you're playing.
That would be tons of
Yeah,
fun.
I think we're going to have to
watch
do
you die.
that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Why is
Watch
that
me
door
die.
not open? Oh, wait a minute. There's got to be another way out of here. This is
Except,
the way to-
you know, I'd probably have to level up a little on my own before we did that, because, you know, you don't want to... Or should we do it? Just a noob adventure. Me
That'd
as
be
the noob,
awesome.
you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I could totally.
You can be the general and... Yeah.
Running up the wall is one of the things you can do. You can run up walls, you can run across walls, and it's required to do. If you've been getting completely lost in this map, in the upper left-hand corner there's a mini map, and it'll have a little brown triangle you can see and tell you which way to go. And if it's above you, there'll be a triangle.
Yay, map.
And it can get confusing, so you just always got to look at the triangle if there's one to lower you. And I don't like these things because they mess up your UI.
I would say I'm confused, but oddly I'm not. This seems very familiar. I mean, just as far as gameplay, the style and everything, that seems very familiar. Graphically, really cool looking, conceptual, concept-wise, I think it's pretty unique, I would say. Kind of like, this is just, you know, my first experience with it is pretty much right now. It does seem to be like a few of the other games that I've seen, and that's actually a good thing.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it's easy to pick up. You know, you've got to sprint,
Right.
you've got to slide.
Right.
You've also got the basic idea of the good shooting mechanics. I mean, it's very responsive. I do suggest that you spend time adjusting your mouse sensitivity if you haven't already, because that was a big problem I had at first, is that I wasn't sensitive enough, and spinning around chasing these guys was really hard.
You not sensitive enough? No way.
You know me.
Yeah, but anyway.
So,
Are there bosses?
yes,
I keep
there
seeing
are
the same guys.
assassination- This is an experiment level, so you're going to meet pretty much the same group of guys. You'll have
Okay,
the rushers,
alright.
the exploders, like this guy can explode. So we're running out of enemies, so we're almost done here. But we still have to get to extraction, see?
Get
But
to
there are certain levels
extraction.
that'll have bosses, and bosses will drop things like your major blueprints, like parts of other Warframes. They'll also drop really good loot, like really hard to get items like Morphics that are needed to make things. And there's the defense levels, which are like horde mode, where you go through several waves until you're extracted and can leave. There's raids where you steal stuff and have to take the stuff. You can capture enemies. I mean, there's a lot of different game types.
Kind of has hints of Left 4 Dead 2 or Left 4 Dead in it. A little bit. Only not zombies at all.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a serious.
There was a lot of time and thought put into this game. You can definitely tell that.
Oh yeah, and it's still just in beta. I mean, it's changed a lot. They've changed a lot in the beta process, like the whole skill tree and everything like that has
Right.
changed. But I get stuck on.
Let's
on
find
the
an
floor.
alpha version.
Okay, so here's the exit, and ooh, yeah. Now that was cool. If you don't know why that was cool, if I fell in that pit, I'd die. Okay, so my other guy's got to get here for extraction, so we can all leave at
Waiting
once.
for other
And
players.
they keep- Okay, I think the guy fell off there, and they're going back. They may not realize they need. Oh, and he died again. Let me show them. Let me wall run here and give them an idea of what they should be doing. Okay, wall run. They're not even in the room.
Nice.
But there is a good cooperation, and we're not obviously cooperating very well at the moment.
Apparently.
But see that one of them got over here. Yeah. Get to the extraction point. But cooperation is important because I mean, if you're in the middle of battle, you can use your abilities together and such like that. So.
I think it looks awesome, man. I'm definitely going to check this game out. This is awesome.
All right.
For sure.
Well, eventually this guy's gonna come and join us. Come on, follow us. He's running up the wall. And as you can see the enemy. You can see your teammates through the wall, so you don't lose them in case they get ahead of you. And yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna make it. If they don't make it, you can see up in the left-hand corner there's a timer. If you leave, it will reset. But you've got about a minute, and they'll end the level. So you're not stuck with some guy who just never is gonna make it.
Right. And this is free to play on Steam.
Yes, free to play on Steam, and one of my favorite games right now. Oh, see,
I don't know if we're going to put a link in the description, because if you don't have Steam, you don't have Steam.
Yeah,
And if you don't have Steam, you're missing out. You're missing out on a lot of fun.
let's fall in the hole again.
I don't get paid to say these things. I really don't.
Well, there are a lot of good free games on Steam. There's a lot of good free games on Good Old Games.
And this was called?
This is called Warframe.
Warframe.
Yep.
I don't want to say Warhammer.
And we're done. All right, thank you for watching today, and happy gaming.
All right, happy gaming, guys.